up to almost 10 to 15% of Indian population is actually silently suffering with infertility issues. 1 out of every 6 couple is going through this infertility issues. 27.5 million couples in India are actually suffering with infertility. Infertility is definitely on the rise, but the main idea is, to speak to the media today, also create awareness. It is so important to speak about infertility, come out of the social taboo. It is no more a taboo. Even in rural places, we are seeing that, a lot of awareness is taking place. The whole objective is to create awareness about infertility. It's just not from Oasis fertility perspective, but I think it is very important to understand the whole concept of infertility and why we should be talking more about it, why we should be taking immediate steps towards this is something which I wanted to share with you. There is a concept called total fertility rate and the total fertility rate ante prati couple ki the estimated people who give birth, a couple's ability to give a childbirth is about 40-50 years back. Now that total fertility rate has gone down to about, Parinaz ma'am please. The total fertility rate has gone down to about 2.1 in the country, and specifically states like Telangana, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, the fertility rate has dropped to about 1.7. Fundamentally because of lifestyle issues, late marriages, people don't want to have kids immediately. So all these things are happening, and that's the reason why a lot of patients actually keep coming to our fertility center. The most important fact which we should try and understand is that, if this is not being taken care right now, there will be a state in the country where 30-40 years down the line, we will be only staring at older population. There will be no young population in the country, which is totally detrimental to the economy of the country, right? If you don't have the right age group of about 25 to 35, which is the most productive age group in terms of economy, if that population is not there in the country, it is definitely going to impact our economy 30 to 40 years down the line. So the whole objective is to create awareness about infertility issues. Everybody has to talk about infertility issues. We want couples, we want patients to kind of, come out of the shell, come out of the social taboo, and then, reach out to fertility clinics as soon as possible. So Infertility Awareness Week, US lo 1989 lo actually start ayindandi. It's very new concept for India. The whole objective of doing this program is that, Oasis Fertility is taking this initiative to kind of, celebrate this National Infertility Awareness Week. We are hoping that years to come, this will catch up in the country so that, we create a lot of awareness. So this entire week, we are celebrating National Infertility Awareness Week in terms of distributing a lot of brochures, lot of leaflets, lot of educational material to the patients, not only at our clinics, but we have tied up with about 3,000 doctors across the country, and through them, through the gynecologists across the country, we are trying to educate the patients to about this infertility. So I have with me Dr. Parinaz, who is our consultant. She's our clinical head. She would speak more about this particular week.
So as Mr. Sudhakar was telling us, infertility is a leading problem which a lot of couples are facing with currently. And we at Oasis have always been at the forefront. We have been one of the leading people in this infertility treatment, where we have been providing the best treatment, guidance, as well as care to couples who are suffering with this particular problem. And as a part of the National Infertility Awareness Week, which is from 24th to 30th of this month, we have a lot of programs which are lined up, as Mr. Sudhakar was telling. And the main aim of all this is to continue to provide the latest treatment as well as the guidance, the right guidance to these couples. What we want to do is to break this whole taboo which is surrounding infertility, all the barriers which are there surrounding it. There's a lot of misconception. A lot of times only the female partner is blamed for the entire thing. And a lot of people are still ignorant about it. So what we really aim to do through all these activities which we have lined up as a part of this week is that we want to make patients, people in general, more aware of this problem. We want to encourage people to come forth. We want them to come and discuss their problems, to have an open conversation, to understand what is exactly that they're suffering from, and that we are always there to help them. So usually you see all these people silently suffering. They're not very open to come out and to talk about their problems. So through these activities, we're really looking at encouraging them, and we want them to be aware that they are not alone in this fight. We are there to guide them. We are there to support them, and with all the team and with the great knowledge and everything which we have in place, we're ready to guide them and to provide them the right treatment.